Welcome to Draw with Sandee at the Little Artistic Nook. Today we'll be drawing this cute little muffin. To begin, start by drawing a large oval for your muffin's first eye. To create an eyelid, extend a small line that comes out to the side from the top of the eye. Now let's add in some highlights by first sweeping a small line just underneath the top of the eye, and then coming down towards the bottom and drawing out a large heart for the main highlight. Then let's go ahead and add a small dot just resting on top of the heart. You can color in your eye now using whatever color you like, or you can wait until you're all done your drawing. Now I'm going to draw in a simple little smile by starting just about center of this eye and drawing a curve that's moving to the right side of my page. Then I'm going to draw the second eye starting with a large oval, sweeping a small line across the top and out to the side, a small curve across the top of the eye for a highlight, a large heart near the bottom, and then a little dot resting on top of that. Now let's start to draw in some cheeks for our muffin by just coming to the underside of the eye and drawing a curved line that closes on the other side. Do this on both of your muffin's eyes. And to make our muffin extra cute, let's add in some little eyebrows just above the eyes. To mark out the top of my muffin, I'm just going to place 2 dots, one on each side of the face, a little bit away from the top of the eyebrows. Then connect these dots with a nice wavy line. You can create as many bumps or waves as you go across and try to keep it above the eyebrows. Now come to one end of this wavy line and begin to draw a curve towards the top of your page. You're going to imagine that the shape you're making is like the top of a rainbow. And then you're going to connect it all the way to the other side of your wavy line. I want to add a little bit of detail, so just above that wavy line I'm going to draw in what I call a broken line. So just starting to draw a little line above the wavy line, leaving some little gaps here and there. And this will give the impression that our muffin has a nice little yummy edge to his top. Let's plan out the muffin cup by making 2 small marks just inside the edges of his muffin top. And then draw 2 angled lines angling slightly towards the center and bottom of the page. Then connect these 2 lines with a straight line all the way across the bottom. I'm going to give my muffin some hands and feet, so to start I'm just going to draw a small line towards the eye and then top it with a little circle, doing the same thing on both sides, and these are my muffin's hands. And now coming just out the bottom, almost underneath the mouth, I'm going to draw 2 more straight lines with 2 little circles facing away from each other for the feet. Now to make our muffin extra tasty, let's go ahead and add in some little bits in the muffin top. So you can start out by drawing little circles or anything that you might like your muffin to be made of. I'm going to have little circles and little rectangles because I'm making a carrot muffin. So I'm imagining that some of them are like little raisins and the rest are little carrot pieces. To make your tasty little details look like they're just peeking out from under the crust, you can draw in little lines here and there underneath a few of them. Now let's give our muffin a little bit of a story by drawing in a setting. So to begin, I'm going to draw in just a straightish line all the way across the bottom of my page that's just a little bit higher than the bottom of his feet. Extend this line out on both sides of your muffin. Now I'm going to draw in a stalk of wheat by coming to the right side of my muffin and starting with a curvy line and creating a small loop at the top. Come back to just above the bottom and start to draw little loops on each side of your curvy line to make something that looks like a heart. And then you're just going to keep drawing this shape all the way up the length of your line until you get to the very top loop. Don't worry if they're not perfectly shaped hearts, that's not really important. When you've reached the top, you can go ahead and draw in a little line in between each of those loops to make those little wispy pieces that we see when we look at pictures of wheat in a field. Now let's go ahead and make a second stalk of wheat on the left side of our muffin, starting again with a curved line and a small loop at the top. And then start by drawing in loops on each side of the stem to create a heart-like shape. When you go in to add your little lines in between each individual loop, if you want to do it with the color you're going to make your wheat, that is fine too. And of course, I love to make my drawings super whimsical and cute, so let's give our muffin some friends. So I'm going to start first off by drawing a little egg just sitting on the ground next to the muffin. Draw out a curved line and then close it off so you have something like an oval. And if you want, you can add a face. And I'm going to add one more little eggy friend up here on the right, just having him floating in the air. So draw out a nice oval shape, and then of course I'm going to give him a cute little face. And since I've decided to make my muffin a carrot muffin, I'm going to draw in some little carrot friends. So come down to the ground, and from underneath that line, draw out a triangle. And if you want, you can leave a long tail at the bottom of your triangle for your carrot's root. Draw in a little face, and then add some leaves just above the line for the ground. I'm going to do a second little carrot on the other side of my muffin. Once again, drawing out a triangle from underneath the ground line, leaving a nice long tail at the bottom for the roots. And I think this carrot's going to be a little bit worried, but he's going to be the next one baked inside of a muffin. And then add some leaves just on top. Thank you so much for drawing with me today. If you like this tutorial, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Until next time for another Draw with Sandee at the Little Artistic Nook, keep making art and keep smiling.